Welcome Capricorn to your August 2016 general reading. Oops, goodness, lots of cards falling out. I'll be incorporating some love messages for those of you who are interested. And I'll also be posting the mid-month love messages or love readings for the month of August in the next couple of weeks. So let's see what's in store for Capricorn for the month of August. What messages or advice can you give Capricorns for their highest good and for the highest good of all? Capricorn, it's a good reading. Coming into August, the Hangman is the energy that you're bringing in. So there's the Hangman is always suspension of action, suspension of movement for a period of time in order to reassess something, to gain a different perspective, to get some balance before taking action, taking passionate action, taking motivated action. I feel like I have to say those words specifically because I'm drawn to the legs, which are the red colour for some reason. So suspending action at the moment, and the action will be quite intense. Or how can I say that? I am being drawn to the colour red. I'm being drawn to the Wands energy, so it will be very forthright and direct and passionate action. So before you move forward, it's asking you to step back a little bit and assess a situation. It will be to your benefit. What you're missing or what you can't see at the moment is maybe a merger on some level. You're probably holding back a little bit. I mean, the Two of Cups is a love card, a relationship card, so we can read it as such, but we can also read it in terms of a partnership of some description. I feel like there is some sort of group or partnership involved with two or more people. If it is a love relationship, then, sorry, that was my dog, that wasn't me snorting. If it is a love relationship, you're not quite sure. You don't have clarity on it yet. You're not sure whether it is the right way to go or that it is the right person. If someone has come into your life, again, if it's work related, you're not quite sure about investing in a partnership, or you're not quite sure whether this is the right one. Whenever I see the Two of Cups, regardless of where it is indicative of a very strong connection with someone. You may not be sure about it. You may not trust it. It may not have signs of it being that way, but there is a strong connection. So you may not feel like it is, or you're not trusting it, or you're not trusting your intuition. And it's actually telling you to suspend, or you are suspending your intuition coming in, and you're thinking about things logically instead of emotionally. Just be aware that whatever it is that's coming through in August, it is a strong connection for you. The reason why you're in the dark about this, maybe things have moved too slowly, maybe things haven't progressed in the way that you've wanted, maybe there were a lot of stops and starts with this connection or with this partnership. The Knight of Pentacles, even though there's movement, sometimes it feels like it's this stubborn, slow energy. The Knight of Pentacles, out of all the knights, is one of the slowest moving, and sometimes it stalls as well because he can get bogged down. It doesn't mean that it's not progressing, it just sometimes feels like it's not. Maybe you've needed to have patience with a situation as well, because the Knight can indicate that. It can also indicate someone new coming into your life as well. So maybe there is someone new that you may have already met, or that's coming in very, very soon into August, and you're not quite sure. Maybe money matters have stalled as well. Maybe finances haven't moved quite so quickly, or haven't improved as quickly as what you would have liked, and that is impeding on your partnership or relationship. Or regarding property matters, any kind of property issues where you need to sign contracts or consult with someone. Things haven't gone quite so smoothly, or there've been a lot of hiccups along the way, which is why you're now reassessing things. Because maybe you would have wanted things to have moved more quickly or more smoothly than they have. Your advice card, though, is also the 8 of Wands. And remember how I said initially that the legs of the Hangman were red, and I was getting a message to focus on that action, passionate action and movement forward. Well, the 8 of Wands is kind of like that movement forward, and it's actually asking you to just move forward, to take the action to move forward. You may have stalled or withheld or held yourself back a little bit, but it's actually asking you to move forward with confidence. The 8 energy is movement. It's moving to, or progressing to, a new cycle. It's stability and control and reorganization on some level. But 8 is also about taking control, like I said, and executive ability. So whatever the situation is, you will have to take control on some level. You will be the one that takes the reins and moves the relationship forward, or moves the partnership forward, or moves the contract forward. You need to take action for things to move, basically. It's also saying to end the delays. If you've been delaying something, you've been holding back, not quite sure, end the delays. Just go ahead. In fact, the whole reading kind of indicates that. The foundation card here is the 2 of Pentacles. And again, with the 2 of Pentacles and with the Hangman and with the Knight of Pentacles, all these energies are telling me you've kind of been mulling over a situation. You look at it this way, you look at it that way. Emotionally, you're compelled in one area, then logically or materially you're compelled in another area, and you can't quite decide which way is the best or how to bring those 2 elements together. It's just saying now that there's no time to waste. Take the action and move forward, because what's coming up for you in August, what will become illuminated, is the Fool, and the Fool is the start of a new cycle. It's a brand new cycle. So the energies are asking you to move forward into a new cycle, to actually just take that leap of faith and begin anew with a sense of childlike wonder and trust and commitment to trusting and commitment to moving forward and letting go of the past. The Fool is also about letting go of the past. So if there was anything in the past that was hindering, whether it's a relationship or a business partnership again, or again buying a home or moving, career changes, whatever it was, let it all go, because the new cycle is about to begin. It's a great advice and great reading, actually, because I've noticed that Capricorn energy, especially for the first half of 2016, was actually quite heavy. There's been a lot of difficulties with that Capricorn and Saturnian energy that Capricorn does hold. And I can relate because I'm a Capricorn rising and moon, so I understand what some of you have been experiencing. But this is a whole new cycle, it's saying. It's actually a very positive cycle, because the Fool, as well as being the start of a new cycle, it's also a happy cycle. It's that feeling when you are beginning something new and you're excited and you're not quite sure what's going to happen. There's sunshine all around you, and and that's all you need to know. It's a good cycle. So take that leap of faith and move forward and take the action. No more delays, no more holding back. Just move forward, it's saying. Ultimately, and when you do let go and you do start this new cycle, what you're leading towards is togetherness, community, commitment, family, sharing, generational growth, evolvement, moving into a sense of stability and community and commitment. There's going to be more of everything on a physical level. Family is strong with the Ten of Pentacles. It's also very strong in terms of shared wealth and abundance and growth. And that's what I also feel here. There's growth. Growth in areas probably that you haven't experienced before or haven't expected. I also feel like there's been some sort of a release for you, or for most of you, or many of you Capricorns. There's been a release of energy where things have just let go and you're propelled forward into something new, and it feels good, feels exciting and positive. Be wary of any fears or the indecision, fear that creates indecision and flip-flopping from one extreme to the other, one viewpoint to the other, because that can also hold you back. And that might have been the case with the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to pick a card from the Midnight Sun Tarot. Just to see if there's any more messages that I want to give for this reading. More insight or clarity. Nine of Pentacles. To be honest, when I was shuffling and the Nine of Pentacles sort of turned over, it wasn't too strong, and I almost felt like there wasn't any more messages to say. I think that the layout said it all. The energies are quite clear actually, but here's an additional message. Nine of Pentacles is that sense of coming into your own. It is a completion of a cycle. It is reaping the rewards of past efforts. On a physical level, you're actually receiving physically the rewards. In this deck, the Nine of Pentacles relates to Venus in Virgo. And again, it's the physicality and abundance, as well as wisdom, because in the center here of the pentacle, the middle pentacle, is an eye, the all-seeing eye. So there's wisdom, far-sightedness, seeing what's ahead and understanding what's coming. So it's planning. It's like you have planned or are planning for something, and you're reaping the rewards of that. You're reaping the rewards of it through the Ten of Pentacles as well. So I feel like this is a plan. It is a plan that's been coming along for a while, and you've seen it coming for a while. And now the time is ripe. It's the ripening of the seeds that are now sprouted. They're not sprouting, they've sprouted. And they're growing. There's growth and evolvement and conquest even on some level, if that makes sense to any of you. Like I said, the Nine of Pentacles that just popped out, it wasn't really necessary, but there is a little bit of extra insight into the energies around you. I think make the most of the energies, Capricorn, because it's few and far between that we experience these. Many blessings to you, Capricorns, and I'll see you all soon.